Hi everybody, my name is Jawahar Alvi Juhi. I am a board certified behavior analyst. I am the clinical director for BASIS, Behavior and Special Educational Services, and we are working globally and currently we are providing telehealth services globally as well as in the Chicagoland area. And I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you all are staying healthy. And we've started these blogs to help parents and families out in this time when kids are at home. So, just to give some ideas of how to work with the children or what are the strategies that can be used with the children. So, something I have done a couple of videos earlier today, and there was another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was making schedules. So schedules are like so critical and so important for all of us. I think that we all work well with schedules. So I was talking to somebody today and I was actually helping them navigate through their day, and this is a typically developing person. And we were like, we're not able to get our work done. Like, I'm just so worried. I don't know how to finish my work. And then, the suggestion I gave them was that I think that we spend too much time worrying about the time that we have to work for or work in, that we are not able to spend quality time at our work, as well as we're not able to spend quality time at when we're not working, right? So when it is time for us to work, we're already upset because we have so much to catch up on. But when we're not working, we are worried about that time that we have to work. So I just think that it's so important and so critical that in this time when we're sitting at homes, we need to structure ourselves. We need to come up with those structures and schedules where we can schedule everything and structure everything. So one tip that I would like to give for the day is that people who are working right now from home, they should come up with a schedule for the next day. And so how they should come up for their schedule is that, for example, if you're supposed to finish 30 hours a week, for example, so I think you should come up with, okay, I'm going to work 5 hours a day and I'm going to split it into 2.5 hours in the morning, 2.5 hours in the evening. And I'm going to have, when I have that 2.5 hours that I have to work, so for those 2.5 hours, what I'm going to do is I am going to only spend my time working with quality work. So I don't want to just keep on thinking and keep on becoming anxious about that time. And I think what really helps is schedules and structure. So I think the schedules and structure is so important to our daily routine. And so I think once you plan it out and once you have everything written down and it is lined down for you that how you want to work, that kind of makes a lot of difference. And that's something that we all should be doing right now. So that's what I started doing, and what I saw is that makes my day much easier. And in that manner, I can compartmentalize my day and I can actually enjoy the time that is not for work separately. I can watch TV, I can, go on online, I can chat with my friends, I can cook, I can clean, anything that I like to do. But at the same time, I can also, when it's time for me to work, I can pay attention to my work and only work at that time. So I'm not spending a lot of time being worried about those 5 hours, right? So the structure is really important. With that being said, I wanted to talk to you about the structures that our children need throughout the day, which is our children or our adults that are having special needs. And the nighttime routine is so critical and so important for our kids right now. And I just think that, as much stress as I can give on this particular point, it's so critical and so important. So what I would like to suggest to you guys is that for the whole day you should have a structure, but I know that nighttime is a time when everybody is like trying to get to bed and the bedtime is totally like lost these days because there's no timeline, everybody's sleeping late. So what I would suggest is that for the kids, have a bedtime routine for them, and in the bedtime routine you should have like a board like this one, and in this board you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the steps aligned up here. And here is some communication pictures that you can use, which has toothbrushing, potty, floss time, bath time, washing face time, put on pajamas, go to sleep, good night, a bedtime story, wash hands, brush hair, turn off light, take your vitamins, pick up toys, and all that stuff. So what I would suggest to you guys is that in this a nighttime routine, you should take these things and whatever 8 tasks you want the children to go through, put all of them over here with a Velcro strip, and then put this in the child's room. And then as the child is going through those chores on this side, he can take it off with the Velcro strip and then put it on this side right over here. And as they go through the 8 steps, they can start putting those over here, and this kind of gives them a more concrete idea of what their night should look like. I just think that if these routines are put in place, they are going to give a lot of structure to the night routines of our children. Right now, our kids need a lot of routine. And we work better with schedules, we work better with routines, we work better with getting up in the morning, changing our clothes, getting to work at the certain amount, certain time. I think our kids are going to do the same. So have a structure for them for the whole day. And right now, the bedtime is something that we all need to pay attention to, because all the parents that I've spoken to in the last couple of days have told me the bedtime is a mess. So we really need to work on those bedtime routines, because if those bedtime routines are not done the appropriate way, our kids are never going to wake up in the morning at the right time, and they're going to nap at wrong times. Their eating schedules are all going to be all over the place. So I think that we need to work on these. These are very important. And so you can have a nighttime routine, you can have a checklist what they're supposed to do, and on the other side what they've done, so they can take it off and they can put it over there, so the task has been completed. I hope this makes sense for you, and I wish you all best of luck. Stay healthy, stay safe.